I used to be a founder of a dating app myself, and in our case, we realized that the one of the huge issues behind dating apps. Let's just use Tinder for example instead of vaguely saying dating apps, because ultimately Tinder is the big one. Let's just focus on Tinder. If you really look at Tinder, everything is defined by the medium. So the medium used by Tinder is its photos, and
Oh,
people
sure. Yeah,
judge
yeah,
you
yeah,
by your photos. And like you were
yeah.
saying with Hinge, you can categorize yourself. I'm Caucasian. I am whatever else, and um, that's the format. That's the medium that they place on it unnecessarily. When in reality, that's not how people actually attract one another. It's not um, just based on what someone looks like. It is for a man, maybe when a man wants a woman, because a man is only attracted to one thing in general. In a woman, what she
Evolutionarily,
looks like.
yes, we can't say that. We can't say that anymore. We can't draw generalizations, but evolutionarily, historically, traditionally, yes, the evidence supports that men are more drawn towards visual traits than behavioral traits. But we can't generalize that. We can't be on the record saying that. So you're totally right. With of course Tinder, it's unfair. Now I had a guy on my program in Texas, and they say, of course, bigger is better in Texas. And this guy, in kilograms, this guy would be like 160 or 170 kilograms. And what is that in pounds? That's like 340. He's like obese. My guy was obese. He did the program. Big guy, smart guy, lawyer, red hair, red face, red eyebrows, all that kind of stuff. And guess how his Tinder game goes? Not good, right? Obviously, it's not good. He's obese and he's got red hair, even though bigger is better in Texas. Anyway, so what do? We go to speed dating. Now, speed dating, you have to have a conversation. You have to give somebody a chance. And there's like, 15 guys and 6 girls or something like that. We did speed dating a couple of times. And because this guy's a lawyer, his verbal ability is very, very high. His verbal comprehension, understanding, execution is very, very high. And when he could understand a range of emotions, compliments, teasing, self-aggrandizing, self-deprecating, storytelling, relating, calling to action, getting out of the safe zone, all that stuff. When he could understand that, he actually did really, really well at speed dating. And this guy, because of, he was a very emotional guy, which is probably linked to obesity, his weight. So it was a very emotional experience for this guy. And when the emotions would get out of control, we bring it back to our focus. And we did 3 speed dating events. And on the third speed dating event, and trust me, I'm talking like he's crying, he's bawling his eyes out, he's having hysterical fits. We bring it back to focus. And on the third speed dating event, he kept his focus together, got girls talking, got them talking properly. He's having drinks. And then he pulled a girl from speed dating. And this was a lovely, beautiful, like what society would deem traditionally attractive brunette, dark eyes. She was like Serbian, Eastern European, American origin, lovely woman. They went off together and it led to intimacy that night and they formed a relationship. But having a captive audience and then knowing how to run the conversation and then in the moment, these traits, obesity being the case, they go out of the window. And of course, Tinder, which is, what your book sells on, the medium, I'm only agreeing with you, the medium sells people so short. I'm a great speaker. I'm very empathetic and very appreciative, very good at being verbally appreciative, but none of that comes through on Tinder at all. Of course, it sucks. So I, I have to rely on my bio, my prompts, my voice prompt, and try to do really good photography. Try to get really good photos, which I have a photography company as well, so try to make sure everything is well lit. But it frustrates me because if I could use my conversation, it would be good. I as well did the speed dating as the students. It was spectacular. It was funny, like having the world's most experienced dating coach with, in this case, an Australian accent in Texas, and just going around, going around, talking to these chicks. And then I would game them, and then I had to say at the end, I have a girlfriend. I have a really good girlfriend. I'm just here because I'm morally supporting my mates. Yeah, and I said I have a girlfriend, and she's actually doing speed dating as well because we're like morally supporting our mates. And the girl's like, that's lame. So yeah, you know, um, but I could go back and get some more results. I have the girls on Instagram, but students come first. Students come first.
That's pretty funny.